Hello, Everyday Saiyan here. Today I'll tell you why I started my channel. And in the background I'll have some of my Path of Exile 2 footage playing so you don't get completely bored by my monotonous voice and, as I've now recently found out, lisp that I can hear a lot more now I hear myself on recordings. But anyway, basically I've always been a complete introvert, didn't really have that many friends growing up, and then as I got older I had an awful lot less friends, and I just ended up making a choice that I don't want any friends. I just didn't think I could be, I don't know what the word is, bothered with it, I think is the term. I didn't really like having friends that much. I liked going to work. I had my partner who lived with me, but went to work, we came home, we did our things, TV, movies, books, whatever. We didn't really go out. We became extremely more so introverted. And then basically, because we worked in healthcare, COVID didn't really change anything for us. We still went to work, came home, acted as we normally did, so COVID didn't really affect us that much. But then not long after the whole COVID panic ended, I got very ill. Had to spend, I think it was just over a month in hospital. And then I was facing, basically, a long life with a very manageable yet serious condition that just made everything an awful lot harder, physically, as well as some mental issues due to it not being the nicest time as slowly deteriorated in hospital. And then the more and more time went on, the more introverted I became, to the point where I don't really like socializing with anyone now, except for maybe my family. And even then, it's kind of only because they're just down the road. My illness made me very scared of everything, which was quite hard for me to accept, and still is, because I've always been a very independent person and I had to rely an awful lot on my family for everything in the last couple of years. And then basically in the last year I never really watched streamers or anything. The only media I consume when it comes to social media is YouTube. And I came across a video which was done by Connor, who goes by Seadog as a streamer name, and he was defending his friend, another streamer, Ironmouse. And I watched it. I had no idea what a VTube was at that point. I'd never even heard of Ironmouse because, again, I didn't really watch streamers or anything. And then I started learning more about her and learnt her situation and illness was not that far off from mine, although hers was significantly worse than mine is. And then at a very dark point, or whatever, that I was in at that point mentally, just not seeing much point in anything or hope for the future, I started to think of her story as sort of a beacon of light. If she could pull herself up and become one of the world's biggest streamers, I thought, okay, I can probably pull my life back together. Not intending to be a streamer or a YouTuber or anything at that point. But she helped me get back on track, so I thought it was important that I put that out there. And then basically in the last few weeks I decided my isolation, which is getting increasingly worse, is going a bit too far, to the point where I'm not seeing how I'm going to function in society in a few years if it keeps getting as bad as it is. So I decided I would make this channel and do something which I hate the idea of, which is put something out there with me in it, my voice, or what I've done. I've always been anti-social media, so I'm about as incognito as you can get when it comes to the internet. And to be honest, when I posted my first video a few days ago, it freaking terrified me. I couldn't stop shaking before I was even posting it. Felt like I was going to be sick. And the few videos I've posted since have not been far off, but not as bad as that first time. Now one's out there. I want to keep posting videos. Gaming and books and TV and stuff were my escape mentally at times when it was really bad. I could go onto a game and temporarily be that other person for a bit and not someone in my predicament. So I love games for that reason. It helped me a lot when I was younger as well. I think they're one of the best mediums out there for exploring new worlds and ideas and important subjects. So basically, we'll keep posting to hopefully slowly build my confidence and integrate myself more back into society. I know not many people are going to see these videos or anything. If by any chance anyone does, feel free to comment anything you want, whether it's to talk about something or to give me a tip on the game I'm playing. It's fine there. The whole point in this, let's call it experiment, is for me to start actually interacting with people through in some way, because I'm not capable of physically walking up to strangers and talking to them. I'm just not. So doing it through this, through a computer screen, is a step towards that end goal of integrating myself a bit more back into society. And maybe, you never know, maybe someone hears this story that feels the same way, and even if I can just help one person or whatever who feels the same way and thinks they've gone the same way, then that'll be kind of worth it. So if anyone has listened to this, thank you. And hopefully I'll see or interact with more people later on in my comment sections. Thank you.